Hello, welcome to LMC and Knowledge, Lyrics Music Channel, a spiritual insight and wisdom that I will share to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. I hope you're having a good day, good night, wherever you're at, and whenever you see this, make sure that you're prayed up and in that light of Jesus. Okay? Okay. So before we get into this message, I'll use my shamanic drum to cleanse the space, clear the energy, and we will go from there. Okay. So, the intuitive message I have for you guys today is your knowledge intimidates them. Your information and the way you process and speak about your connection with the divine or your spirit guides really makes people feel like they're not on your level, or that it makes them envious or jealous because they're wondering what are they not doing, like, and what are you doing, and who are you talking to, and how are you so connected, how do you know so much, or how do you have so much influence. Like, I'm hearing that your spiritual journey has a lot of influence in other people's lives. You really are here to impact people's and start people's spiritual journeys, open them up to spirituality is what I'm hearing. You open people up to higher knowledge, or you tell people about their spirit guides, or you're a tarot reader, or you're a psychic medium yourself, or you're practicing, or you feel connected to that, or you feel like you are a shaman, or you know you're a shaman. So this could be, I'm talking to two different groups of people, entities. I'm talking to two different groups of entities, and one group is just in their journey, like they're fresh, they're hearing about these things, but they're still not dedicating their life to what I'm talking about. Then there are another group that is dedicating their life to what I'm talking about, and you are growing at a fast rate. You are advancing in the spiritual realm at a fast rate, and it is impressing people, and it's also intimidating them and making them kind of scared. Some people are scared of what you know, and they might they might demonetize it, or they might just say it's demonic or it's not good. You may be talking to Christians, or you may be around Christians, and you don't really open up to certain people who go to church, is what I'm hearing, because you just don't want to like ruffle their feathers. Like, we got a good relationship, so I'm not trying to like stir the pot all the way, but maybe there may be certain times where you be wanting to say like, this is a supernatural occurrence, like this is something that's like beyond what they speak about at church, but you feel like certain people may not be able to receive it the way you want them to. But you don't force. Oh yeah. I'm doing 2 times in both of my things, but both of my videos. Yeah. So with that being said, your power, your knowledge intimidates them. So you may be speaking about chakras, or you read energies, and you tell them, like, maybe you give them advice when somebody's telling you about something going on with their body. You're telling them to like meditate, you're telling them to go out in nature, drink tea, or just do things that certain people don't like to do, or they find it odd or weird. So you either tell them, maybe you tell people how to cleanse themselves, you give them like herbs or something, or you're telling people about herbs and how to cleanse yourself, heal yourself, or like now I'm hearing something about like casting spells. I'm talking to two different groups. There's somebody who's not casting spells at all, or they think that they're not, but when you're praying, you're casting a spell. When you're speaking, when you're talking, you're like me talking right now, it's casting a spell. And now that may make other people feel uncomfortable, like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I should be listening to this right now. That's how you should feel with everything, not even just me talking. I want you to try to pick my brain or make or see if I'm really real or if I'm really good or if this is really like you can do that. I'm here to, like I said, just like you are. You're here to trigger people into their awakening, trigger them to think differently, even if it's you're demonic or this isn't right. Well, why do you think it's not right? What else? Like, and then they answer that question, and you keep asking them questions on why they. So you make people question their beliefs. You make them feel like, are they really doing what they're supposed to do in this life, or do they need to be guided by you? Like some people judge you, and then months later they realize that you were right, or they realize that what you're doing, like you are on the right path, type of stuff. Like certain people be thinking they on the right path. Now I got this right here. It says choose wisely, and that has another thing to do with on the right path. I didn't fart. That was just like this little thing. It made a noise. Okay, but yeah. With that being said, choose wisely. So you make people curious if they're really on the right path. Like, and then sometimes you might confuse people, but it's okay because they need to go through all these phases of consciousness with their life. So it's like certain people know that you are on the right path. They know that you're very wise with your choices. That's what I'm getting with the choose wisely too. You're very wise with your decisions and where you create your reality. You're very wise on how you create your reality. And with that being said, it's like you're ahead in life. You're more ahead, and people think like being ahead in life is even having a business. That's cool, that's nice, and you being able to have a family business, and it's very wealthy and prosperous, and that's really good. That's one way of advancing. But another way of advancing is your spiritual insight and downloads, because it's like there's one person who's just going through, okay, I'm getting two people, right? One person who's going through a cycle. They're just choosing a cycle of business, and they don't know, they're not going through it with their spirit guides. They don't talk to the spirit guides. They don't pray to God. They don't do any of that. They're just going for a business, right? And they're putting their time in, time out, hourly, without praying as much, or just praying for breakfast, praying for dinner, praying at random times, not just like consistent and dedicated, like not of any knowledge of their spiritual team, right? And they're just say they do really good in their business for 20 years, and then something bad happens again, and it's like it would have been, and I keep using this example, but like another person have talking to their spirit guides, right? And their spirit guides like you ask your spirit, you ask your spiritual team and God, like, hey guys, should I do this? Should I make this business idea? Should I create this idea into reality? Is this going to be longevity for me? I got two ideas, God, and then they're saying, hey, that one's only going to last 30 years. This one's going to take a lot more time, but it's going to last you 100 years. You know what I mean? So it's like you get more insight on your life, is what I'm saying. You make decisions based off of insight and visions and signs. You know, you follow the signs and you make your decisions based off where the sign is directing you to. So when you're getting bad vibes about a business venture or partnering up with somebody, or you're feeling pressured, or you're feeling just anything, you're not just saying, okay, yeah, I'm going to willingly do this because you're going to make a better decision because you're being guided, is what I'm saying. So you're going to tell the difference. You're going to be able to see the difference in the world, the people you surround yourself on, who is being guided and who's not. You're going to be able to tell. So it's like you can read that, or you can awaken people to their spirit guides. So it's like, say you're already tapped into your spirit guides. They send you signs through nature, through cars, through colors, through light flickering. So you may have paranormal activity, like supernatural things just happening around you, things that are extraterrestrial, like otherworldly things happening. You may be attracted to UFOs or interested in that. But with that being said, it's like you're very tapped in. Okay, you're very tapped in, and that's what intimidates people, because they don't even know what chakras are, right? They don't even know when they chakras out of balance. They don't even know about Reiki. They don't know about um, Kundalini yoga. They don't know about their Akashic records. They don't know about the moon phases. They're not tapped into their birth chart, natal chart. They don't know if they're in the south node, north node. Like, they don't even know if they're in a karmic relationship. But you know all of these things. Like, you can, oh yeah, this person's karmic, or they're going through a karmic cycle. Okay, if I involve myself with them, they're going down this path that's going to lead me astray. So it's like, you don't let people lead you astray. You don't let situations lead you astray. You don't let people talk you out of your money, talk you out your purpose. You know, and that's what intimidates them. So yeah, you're doing your thing. This is just confirmation of, yes, you are in your power. Them spiritual baths is working. Them detoxes is working. Whatever you're detoxing, mind, food, something that you're letting go, and you're obedient, your diligence, your discipline, your prayers, your daily efforts, your daily positivity is what's causing you to elevate higher and higher. And it's like they just feel like you're slipping away. These people could be friends, they could be ex-lovers, these could be family members. They just feel like they don't really get in, they're not really on your level, and they can definitely see that by the way you live your life, the way you think, the way you react, the way you respond. It's just like they know something's different. And that's why some people might feel like you're talking to negative spirits, or only negativity can get you this much knowledge. Only negative connections can get you this much power. No, you got your own power. You found your own power. You unlocked a cheat code. You found a cheat code to knowledge, is what I'm hearing. And it's like you don't even have to read books to get knowledge, even though you may be reading, definitely, but you get a lot of knowledge through divine downloads. Like, it just pops in your head, and you just know a lot of things. And they're just clueless. They're just still lost. They're a lost soul, basically. You intimidate lost souls, but some lost souls, they want to learn and stuff like that, but the other ones that don't want to learn, yeah, they're intimidated, and they envy you, and sometimes they can't be around you too long. They'll want to argue with you or stuff like that, because they just feel like they don't have, you're taking their power, you're taking their shine. So they get either aggravated, or they just don't be around you as much, or they just want to don't speak as much so they can learn more from you. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.